Okay, so these are the classroom procedures and expectations for Mrs. Foltz's room for this year. It's a little bit of a different year, so there's definitely some things on here that are going to be different from what you've seen before. My email address is located on here, and it's also on my PowerSchool page. You need to get very good at using PowerSchool. There's going to be a separate video for that because we're going to be using that a lot this year. And the biggest thing is just to respect everybody. My goal is to show every student respect and in turn, I expect respect from everybody in our room. We're really going to be working together a lot this year, but it's going to look different than it has in other years. So just some flexibility and respect is going to go a long way in making the school year go smoothly for everybody. And the next thing is just responsibility. Make sure you have the stuff that you need to be able to participate in class, having your laptop with you. If the class has a textbook, bringing that with you, making sure simple things like paper and pencil, just having that stuff with you every day is going to be helpful. Um, I consider you to be on time if you're in a seat by the time the bell rings. For our virtual students, which you are the ones watching this right now, virtual kids, you got to go to PowerSchool, and there's a daily attendance poll will change every day. By simply clicking answer to that poll, I'll go in at the end of class and just say, okay, who's checked in today? And I'll count you either present or absent based on that. If your class is at 10 a.m. and you check in at 5 p.m., you're going to be counted absent. So please make sure that when class starts, you're going on to PowerSchool, you're taking that date in the attendance poll, you're checking your weekly assignments to make sure you know what your goal is today. You don't have to have that assignment done by the end of class, but you do need to have the attendance part done. Obviously, any classroom rules and expectations are going to be the same for me. So, school requires you need to use a mask. In our class, you're going to use a mask. You can't have your phone out in class unless, we're actually using our phones or you've asked me to use your phone. So just make sure you're following those kind of general classroom rules that are the same pretty much from teacher to teacher. Little things like sharpening a pencil, getting a tissue, needing assistance, stuff like that. Those kind of things, you can just go ahead and sharpen your pencil. Just make sure nobody else is up there. Make sure you have your mask on. Come get a tissue if you need it. A little bit different this year is if you're sick, if you're feeling sick, we do have a different procedure that we've got to do, and we'll talk about that in class. So, those things are going to be a little different, but most things are pretty simple. This is really important for virtual students. If you miss a day, you get a day. So, if you are, group one and you're in school Monday, but you're not here Tuesday and you come back Wednesday, if you're absent on that Wednesday, you're going to get one day because that virtual day did count as a missed day. So just try to communicate with me when you're missing a day and we'll go from there. Okay. If you are suspended for any reason though, depending on the suspension, that acts differently in terms of how many days you got. We'll deal with that on a student by student basis though. Okay. If I ever give you a hard copy of assignment, if it's not on PowerSchool, just ask me and I can get you an extra copy. Sometimes I might just tell you that the copy is on PowerSchool and you can just get it from there and that'll make it easier. But if it's ever a hard copy, just let me know. Okay. Other than that, guys, I hope we have a good beginning of the school year and I hope to see you all either in virtual format on a Zoom or just maybe in class from time to time.